What's a good pair of wireless headphones to take with you when you're traveling? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Apple AirPods. Really great for making calls and good for listening to music. Let's check it out. At the time of publishing this video, I've had the AirPods for about a month now. I've been testing them. AirPod audio test, AirPod audio test. Here's how the AirPods sound. But be sure to head over to packhacker.com for this review page if you want to take a look at any updates. We kind of keep track of how this stuff is performing the longer that we have it to make sure that we're always recommending the best products for you. So be sure to head over there and check it out. It's amazing. Love it. So I talked to my friend Francis a couple months ago, who is an engineer at Apple. He swears by these things. He really loves them and obviously recommends them. So I wanted to check him out for myself. One more thing about Francis, he loves mini golf. It's been a while since I've been able to get my hands on them, but I was able to grab a pair in Brisbane, Australia when I was there. Randomly went into the Apple store and they had some, so I picked some up. So to start off, any wireless headphones are gonna be good for travel. You're not gonna have the cords tangling up into your luggage or your backpack as you're carrying them. And especially if you have an over-the-shoulder bag, when the cord either has to go under or above, or if you're buckling your seatbelt on the plane, you don't really have to worry about the cords at all. And you'd be surprised how big of a difference that will make. One of the concerns that I had with these at first is that they were going to be falling out of my ears. That's actually not the case, and a lot of that is attributed to that cord not being there, pulling down, getting caught randomly. These will even work decently for a run. But again, it's cordless. These things stay in pretty well. If you use the standard earbuds right now, when you pop in the AirPods, you're going to notice a different feel. These feel more solid, less cheap. They have a little bit more weight to them. And I think they've really nailed the design in creating what will generally fit into most people's ears. These have been really instrumental for calls as well. I've been using them with Slack audio, Skype, FaceTime audio. The sound is crystal clear on both ends. I can hear the recipient and they can hear me very well. With the AirPods, we have 3 pieces to manage instead of 1. We have the charging case and each individual AirPod. It's more to lose and more to manage, which can be a little bit annoying, but if you're good at keeping track of stuff, not gonna be an issue. Something really nice with this though is if you pull one AirPod out of your ear, say to listen to somebody, try to have a conversation with you, your music or audio will pause. Apple is smart enough to tell whether or not these things are in your ears, which is a little bit freaky, but also very good when you're using them. When setting these up initially, it's super easy. You pop this lid open and your phone recognizes the AirPods immediately and will ask to pair. But all in all, super easy to toggle back and forth between your laptop and your phone for calls. It is hard to tell sometimes which these are paired to when you wake them up. So the one feature request that would be kind of cool is if when the AirPods were in, a different tone would play based on the device that it's currently plugged into. So sometimes I find myself out listening to music on the MacBook Pro, and then I toggle quick back for a phone call, and then I put these away. I pull my MacBook Pro out later, and then I forget that I switched it over, so I start the music, and everybody in the coffee shop is like, These are very comfortable. Once they're in, it's easy to forget that you're even wearing them. A couple times in the past, I found that I've just kept these in and I'm not even listening to any music or anything, but they almost become like an integral part and they're very, very comfortable and I just forget they're in. It's also great that you have a free range of motion. So you get up, you go to the bathroom, or you go up and grab some more coffee, just keep these in. If you do get too far away from your device, the audio will just cut out, but once you come back, it'll just continue playing where you left off. The carrying case also functions as the charging case. When you're not using these, you just pop the AirPods in with a little magnetic kind of a connection once you throw them in. That part is really great. The case holds up to 24 hours of battery life when it's charged, but compared to corded headphones, these things always have to be charged up. So if you're on a call, they start running out of battery, you gotta change to the headset or stop and charge these. So again, just another thing to charge of all the other devices I'm sure that you already have. To charge the case, you plug it in just like you would your phone with a lightning cable. Super simple, and you don't need to take another cord with you, which is great. I'm also like slightly afraid that somebody's gonna run up behind me and just pop these out, but it hasn't happened yet. The weight of the charging case and the AirPods together is 1.62 ounces, and then the dimensions are going to be 1.74 by 0.84 by 2.11 inches for the charging case. I did interview another frequent traveler on packhacker.com, my friend Jessie, who travels all the time working for Tesla. She's a regional manager. She swears by her Dre Powerbeats 3. She loves them, and she's the one that kind of turned me on to the idea of wireless headphones for travel. With the AirPods, they're not gonna be the best on a plane. They're not noise canceling. They're not gonna block out that sound, but overall that's okay. I really wish there was a wireless pair of these Shure headphones that I've been using for the past 2 years. They're chewed up, they're beat up, but they've been with me through thick and thin, and I wear them on the plane. They cancel the noise out. That's sort of the next echelon of headphones. It's gonna be a little bit more expensive than the AirPods. So the pros of the Apple AirPods is that the audio on both ends is super clear, and when you're heading through the airport, on a plane, train, cabs, buses, you're not gonna have those cords in the way when you're taking your bag on and off in transit. In addition to that, these are super comfortable, and you're hardly even gonna be able to notice when they're in. So some of the cons with these things are that there are 3 pieces, just more to manage, maybe more to lose. They're not noise canceling, so they're not going to block out that noise on the plane or your annoying neighbor next to you that won't stop talking. And charging can be a bit of an annoyance, especially if you're in the middle of a call and it's hard to kind of seamlessly transition onto your headset or onto your computer microphone. Thanks for taking a look at the Apple AirPods review. Be sure to head over to packhacker.com/newsletter and never miss an update on the best travel gear and new tips and tricks coming at you all the time. We'll see you in the next video.
What was that, son? I couldn't hear you. I had my earpods in.
Well, this chair is... What's up guys, Tom from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're going to be reviewing this Apple bracelet. This is a huge apple bite.